When I think of Japan, my mind automatically conjures up images of Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Mount Fuji, anime, and cherry blossoms. But there's one image that is forever etched in my memory from now on. Shirakawa-go. With hundreds of years of history, Shirakawa-go is one of Japan's cultural treasures. In fact, in 1995, this majestic picture-perfect village was recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site. It's one of those places that you would think only exists in fantasy films or your wildest dreams. Every angle of this little hamlet looks like it jumped out straight from a fancy holiday greeting card, especially in winter when the thick snow blankets transform the site into a winter wonderland. Hey there, poor traveler, we're Vince and Josh, and in this video, we'll share with you some practical tips that could hopefully help you when planning a trip to this corner of Japan for the first time. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified when we upload new travel videos. Where to stay? Although most travelers set foot in Shirakawa-go as day trippers, if you want to level up your experience, you can stay in one of the gassho-style houses. Most of these traditional structures have been opened to the public by the owners as guest houses. But you must book in advance, especially during peak season, because the rooms sell out fast. However, note that the cost of stay at any of these traditional houses can be quite steep, so it's not really ideal for budget travelers. If money or availability is an issue, consider staying in Takayama instead. This is a city not too far away, and it's also a common jump-off point to Shirakawa-go. Well known for its well-preserved buildings and merchant streets, Takayama is a tourist destination in its own right, which makes it an ideal base for travelers. From here, Shirakawa-go is just a short bus ride away. We'll be creating a separate video about Takayama, so watch out for that. How to get there? The nearest major airport is the Chubu Centrair International Airport. It serves the central Japan area, including its principal city and international hub, Nagoya. From Chubu Airport, find the train station of the Meitetsu Line. Then, board the Meitetsu Limited Express train bound for Meitetsu Nagoya Station. Travel time is approximately 30 minutes. Alight at Nagoya Station, transfer to Meitetsu Bus Center, and take the Gifu bus on the Shirakawa-go Express Line. Total travel time is approximately 3 hours and 30 minutes. Finally, alight at Shirakawa-go bus stop in Ogimachi. If you're staying in Takayama, it's easier to reach Shirakawa-go. Just go to Takayama Nohi Bus Center and take the Nohi bus on the Shirakawa-go Kanazawa line. Alight at Shirakawa-go or Ogimachi bus stop. Travel time is approximately 50 minutes. When to visit? Shirakawa-go radiates different charm each season, but according to our guides, the winter months of December to February are recommended because all these houses were designed and built to withstand cold temperature and heavy snowfall. The village also glitters during the winter illumination or light-up event, making it more magical. That's not to say that the other seasons are not ideal. Shirakawa-go is also beautiful in spring when adorned by cherry blossoms, and autumn when the surrounding mountains are clad in fiery colors. Places to visit. Here are some of the key attractions in Shirakawa-go. Gassho houses of Ogimachi. These are the houses that make this place an iconic destination. They are crowned with gassho-style thatch-roofed houses which are put together without the use of nails, but can withstand the heavy snowfall and strong winds during winter. Gassho means hands in prayer, referring to the roofs that look like clasped hands, an apt symbol because it literally takes a village to build and rebuild one. Rethatching the roof of one house involves dozens of villagers helping each other in an ancient labor system called yui. There are still about 100 of these houses, especially in Ogimachi. Some of them function as museums, inns, or guest houses. All the traditional houses have an irori, or sunken hearth, placed in the center of the living room, and gables facing north and south, so the slopes could match the direction of the wind. Wada House. Wada House is one of the traditional gassho houses in the village, but it stands out among the rest because it's the only one that has been recognized by the Japanese government as an important cultural property. For over 3 centuries, the prominent Wada family, whose members had become the village heads and officials, have resided in the village. It is the largest and also one of the oldest among the Gassho-Zukiri houses. Shiroyama Viewpoint. Have you seen a lot of gorgeous photos of Shirakawa-go online? Chances are, they were taken from the Shiroyama Viewpoint, which is an excellent lookout. It is located high on a hill, which you can also reach on foot. Try to bring a zoom camera so you can get more varied shots. It's accessible 24 hours a day and does not collect any entrance fee. Winter Illumination. One of the most anticipated events in Shirakawa-go during the winter season is the Light Up event, which takes place in January and February. There are only 7 illumination events in total and schedules vary each year, so it's important to check first before going. The best spot to witness the illumination is from Shiroyama Viewpoint. The village lights up from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in winter. Kanda House. Another cultural gem in Ogimachi, Kanda House was converted into a museum that lets you picture how the farm villagers used to go about their day-to-day activities and how some of these are still carried out up to this day. The house collects an entrance fee and is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Buroku Festival. The Buroku Festival takes place at any of these shrines. It is held in mid-October where visitors get to see the lion dance performance, hear the folk tales, and try Shirakawa-go's specialty product from which the festival got its name, the Doburoku, unrefined sake that undergoes fermentation in the breweries of shrines. You can also get this specialty product at Kondo Market in Ogimachi Village. Museum Hopping. Some of the museums to check out in the area are Jin Homura Museum of Art, which exhibits the paintings of the famous painter Jin Homura, Myozanji Museum, which houses antique furniture, traditional farming tools, and old kitchenware, and Gassho-Zukiri Open Air Museum. Getting around. Shirakawa-go is small, so it's easy to get around even on foot. Shirakawa Highway, also called High Street, is not accessible to buses and tourist private cars from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You also have the option to rent a bicycle if you want to maximize your time. Seseragi Park, located near Degibashi Suspension Bridge, and the main information center is the designated parking area for private cars and tour buses. Where to eat? There are plenty of restaurants in Shirakawa-go, but 2 of the most recommended are Irori and Kita Nosho, both housed in centuries-old Gassho-style houses with Irori hearth and tatami floors. They also have souvenir shops fronting the entrance to the dining area. Some of the must-tries are Koba Miso, which is Hida beef cooked with miso paste on hoba leaf, and rainbow trout, a freshwater fish, popular in this part of Japan. Other practical tips. Wear good shoes and socks. There will be lots of walking, so pick a comfortable pair. You also need to take off your shoes before entering any of the traditional houses, so make sure your socks are presentable. Remember, all houses are private properties. Some are open to the public, but you must keep in mind that the owners still reside in them. Always ask for permission before entering. And don't smoke just anywhere. There are designated smoking areas. If you need more information about traveling to and around Shirakawa-go and other parts of Japan, we created comprehensive travel guides on our website www.thepoortraveler.net. If you have questions, make good use of the comment section below. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Just look for @ThePoorTraveler. You may also follow and tune in to the Poor Traveler podcast on Spotify. That's all for now. Remember, plan smart, travel safe, and make every trip worth it.